Hello, 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 all of my beautiful, attractive, gorgeous, sexy Leos of the Zodiac. What's going on, my Leos? It is Tracy, Ascension 225, here to give you your first few weeks of May 2026, okay? So, Leo, let's see what messages Spirit has for you the first few weeks of May. I can't believe it's almost May. We are in May. I can't believe we're in May already. It's so crazy, right? Unbelievable how time passes, okay? I hope you guys are all doing well, abundantly blessed, my beautiful Leos, and you're just happy just because, right? And if you're not, I'm sending you supportive, loving blessings, okay, you guys? All right. So, Leo, I need for you to first do your girl a solid before we get into this reading and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It helps the channel grow. Leave a comment if the comments are open and share with anybody who you think will like this vibe. But most people who watch the videos do not subscribe, so please subscribe and help the channel. I really appreciate it. It's a reciprocal type of exchange. When you like, share, and subscribe, I can feed off of that energy that you're giving me back. It's like a reciprocal, beautiful marriage that we have, okay? And I thank you for it. All right, and also, secondly, what I need you to do is find a nice, cozy spot where you're able to relax, relate, and hopefully receive some of these powerful nuggets that Spirit has for you today, all right? This is a general reading. If you need a personal reading, please hit me up at ascension225tarot@gmail.com. My contact information is also in the description box, along with my rates. And I do have a promo code for first-time clients, all right? And I always give discounts to my first responders as well as military, okay? Military, active, or veteran. All right. So, Leo, did you like, share, and subscribe yet? All right, good. Now, find a nice, cozy spot, and we're about to get into it, okay? All right, Leo. So, I'm going to start off with the Oracle cards. If you don't know anything about tarot readings, Oracle cards are just message cards from Spirit, and then we will get into pulling some cards from the tarot deck. But first, before I go on and start the reading, I wanted to bring your attention to this beautiful jewelry I'm wearing right here. I know this is probably not the greatest lighting. That's why I have attached my review of these healing stone bracelets that I got from my booze at Hr Spirit. And every sale that is made, Hr Spirit will donate $1 towards the conservation of the California wild sea otter that almost became extinct, okay? So not only buy some healing jewelry, but also be a conservationist, okay? I am wearing, I think this is rhodonite, the pink it's a beautiful rose quartz pink. This is rhodonite. Howlite is white with some gray specks in it. And then the blue is the celestite, if I'm not mistaken. These are so beautiful. I absolutely, and they're made of great quality, AAA quality healing stones and crystals. Take a look at Hr Spirit. Their information is in the description box. They also gave me some promo codes or discount codes. And Mother's Day is coming up. So whether you're buying something for your mom or somebody who represents that maternal person in your life, or whether you're buying for yourself, Hr Spirit. All right, get these healing stones from the Mother's Day collection. All right, okay, thank you. All right, now let's get into your reading, Leo. All right, so I'm going to pull a charm for you. And I always forget to bring the little tweezer in here to pull these, but that's okay. I'm just going to stick my fingers in there and just grab. All right. What do we have here for Leo? What is this? What is this? My favorite spirit animal. Leo, can you see this beautiful owl here? Woo-hoo! I love this. I'm a Leo rising. I'm a Gemini sun and a Leo rising, so there are aspects of Leo readings that I can really subscribe to. And wisdom, this is all about wisdom. This is all about learning. This is all about what have you learned from certain experiences in your life, Leo. Okay? Now, 2026 is the beginning of a new 10-year cycle. What do you want the next 10 years to look like, Leo? Hopefully they're filled with wisdom, or you will be learning some lessons or learning something that creates that wisdom within you. I love that. Yeah, what will you be writing? This is chapter 1. What will be in chapter 1? This is like how you're going to start the next 10 years, starting off strong with intention, trusting intuition, and gathering that wisdom to boot, right? All right. I love that. I love that. Okay, so where do we start? Okay. Spirit, where do you want me to start? Okay, we're going to start with the time frame cards. So the time frame cards that came for you, Leo, is number 55. Time is frozen. Time is frozen. Fives are about change. Whether it's an easy change, a difficult change, an in-between change, it doesn't matter. It's about change. The winds of change, baby. What's changing in your life, Leo? What's changing in your life? Okay. And then I've got sometime in the future. So evidently there's no rush. There's no rush for things or something to happen. Slow and steady wins the race comes to mind, right? I'm looking at my turtle who doesn't give up, right? And actually won the race against the rabbit. So sometime in the future, and 4s, according to numerology, are all about safety, security, and stability. So those could be some things that you're working on moving forward, okay? All right, and we just had the full moon, the new full flower moon on May 1st. Was that yesterday? No, today's May 3rd. Wait a minute. Yeah, on May 1st. And the full moon is all about renewal, okay? It's also about release as well. So what from the last 10-year cycle still needs to be released, Leo, so that you can start this next 10-year cycle without having that stuff show up again, without it being a burden or weighing you down. Okay? It's also about, spiritual renewal, reconnecting either in a religious fashion, by going to church, or diving deeper into your spiritual beliefs, okay? Yeah. So I think this is a time for exploration for you, especially over the next few weeks, for you, Leo. Time for exploration. So now that we had the full moon, we are still feeling, and we will still continue to feel probably for the next couple of days, maybe a week, of that full moon energy, okay? It's called the flower moon because now that we're knee deep into spring, it's all about planting, right? Planting, and I mean, what has been planted is now coming to bloom, because now it's spring and we're starting to see the trees fill out, and we're starting to see all the flowers bloom, okay? So what seeds were planted that you now can see come to bloom? And also, it's also about reconnecting with your higher self, okay? Vibing higher, striving higher, all that good stuff. Okay, so your moon card is new moon in Libra. I think the new moon in Libra, I think it happens during the Libra's opposite sign of Aries. So I think we might have already had the new moon in Libra. So it may have happened then, or it may happen during the next new moon in Libra. It says the lovers harmony. Ooh la la. Leo, use this time to find balance in your relationships and cultivate a sense of peace and harmony within them, drawing on Libra's romantic and cooperative energy. Ooh, okay. The lovers harmony. I don't know if you could read that or not. I've got my strobe light on, so I love that energy. So focus on your relationships, having peace and harmony, which could in turn create a lot more passion, right? Okay. Now, let's take a look at the most important messages that Spirit wanted you to see over the next few weeks. Explore new options. Who got this? I think Sagittarius, no. Aquarius got this last night. Explore new options. The forest is vast. Explore every tree that holds a secret. I mean, it doesn't say, let me read this again. The forest is vast. Every tree holds a secret, Leo. Maybe you need to get out into nature. Get away from that fiery energy of yours, and ground a little bit with the forest. Go out in nature. Hug a tree. All right, trees have a beautiful way of extracting some of that negative energy that we hold within us and absorb it. That's why they call people tree huggers. There's a reason for that. Explore new options. Maybe you're needing to explore new options. Is this options in love, or is this options otherwise? And this correlates with the time frame cards we just saw. It says not the time, not the time, sometime in the future. Come here, card. Time is frozen. All right, and this correlates with that. It says the cosmic clock has not chimed yet. Rest in the pause. It's okay to be in that temperate energy, that Sagittarius type of energy of being temperate. You do your part and then leave it. Just, you can't control everything, Leo. I know it's hard for some signs to hear that, but do what you can do, and then know that Spirit is working behind the scenes for your benefit, okay? And everything happens. The clock, the cosmic clock will chime when Spirit says, okay, it's time. Divine timing or divine intervention, whatever comes first. All right, so whatever you're wanting, needing, asking for, it's not the time yet. And I've got possible. It's possible. Yes, for sure. It says roots work quiet. Stems reach the light. So underneath, the roots are digging deeper and making whatever, whether it's a tree or a bush or a flower, making it more rooted, more rooted in the ground, right? But the stems reach light. They might start below and then they creep up and they break the ground and then they reach light. Anything's possible, but I think in essence what this reading is saying is that you need to pause, Leo. You need to allow spirit to do their thing, okay? Now is not the time. All right, so what is some of the tea happening with our Leo's spirit? Can you tell us? I've got grapes. It's time to go out and have fun. Relax. Pause. 1616 on the timer. Look up that angel number. You might be working too hard. You might be doing something, too much of something where you really need to relax and go out and have some fun. Go have a glass of wine. Go stomp on some grapes, okay? Feather. Someone you know is not dependable and insincere. Somebody you know is not dependable and they are insincere. Chain. There's a chain event. There will be or has been a chain of events that will affect your life. All right, so there's going to be some sort of chain reaction happening here that's going to affect you. Maybe this person that's not dependable or insincere is going to be a part of that. Dog barking. Advice from a friend, especially somebody who's loyal, because dogs are loyal. Okay, so if you seek advice, Leo, make sure that that person can be trusted, because there's somebody here in your energy that's not sincere. And then I've got candle. You will be shown the way. You'll be shown the way. All right, but now is not the time. Okay, and angels. What do the angels want to say? This is part of your spiritual growth spurt. Okay, you vibing higher, you connecting more with your spiritual self. All right, whether that's religious wise, it's all spiritual, but there's a difference between spiritual and religious. Okay, so you figure that one out. This is part of the sacred plan. This is part of your sacred plan. Okay, whatever you need to be patient about, no matter what it is that you're dealing with, this is part of your growth spurt on a spiritual level. I can't talk today. On a spiritual level, and also part of your sacred plan. It was already written in your Akashic records, okay? All right. Let me turn on my fan. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Thank you, Leo. Yeah. There's going to be a period of you needing to pause. Maybe this could be that you need to really connect more with spirit. And this wisdom that spirit needs to put in you. All right, put in you. All right, so let's get down with the get down with some tarot. Holy Spirit, this is for our Leo. Ooh, I can't shuffle today. Let's try this again. Holy Spirit, this is for our Leo collective now and until the middle of the month of May. What do you want them and need them to know? What is this energy already on the table? Please expound on this, Spirit, through the tarot. All right. Leo, for the month of May. Oh, hold on for a second. My eyes just went over here. And let me show you this, Leo. So, the T cards that we just got finished looking at, I'm looking at the bottom. I split the deck in half because the deck is so big. I can't shuffle the whole deck, so I have to cut it in half. So one part of the deck at the bottom has April. So I don't know if something happened in April, or if something where it says this is not the right time. The right time may be in April. Okay. And then look at this. There's a rat there's a rat in your energy. We already saw that somebody cannot be dependable and somebody is insincere. There's a rat in your midst, Leo. Be careful. Alright, so what is at the bottom? What is in the energy that Leo does not see? Oh my God, yes. We talked about this. That Sagittarius energy, that temperance energy that you really need to be in right now. Like, do your part and then just give Spirit the chance to do what Spirit does. You cannot control everything, Leo. Spirit is calling for you to be temperate. Stay balanced. Stay grounded. Until such time, Spirit says, okay, now it's time. Okay? Alright. Alright, off the top of the deck, I want to see what's in the middle. What's in the middle, Spirit? There might be some conflict here with the Five of Swords. Conflict, not understanding, not getting along, arguing, not seeing eye to eye. Alright? Okay. So, off the top, give me 5 cards, Spirit, for Leo. Knight of Wands, the Tower, King of Swords, Four of Swords, last card, Knight of Cups. So let's just put this deck over here. Alright, so we've got the Knight of Wands. Knights are, Knights are not only warriors, they're also messengers. So if the king or the emperor or the empress had a message that needed to be delivered, who delivers it? The knight, right? So the Knight of Wands, this is the knight that's got that fiery energy, just like you do, Leo. Yeah, this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The knight is goes toward whatever they're passionate about. Okay, and they have the freedom to do so, to go towards what it is that they want, they desire, they're passionate about, whether that's a person, place, or thing. Okay. The knight may be a little bit of a dreamer, but the Wands tells me that they dream about whatever they're passionate about, but they also go towards it. I've got a Tower here, Scorpio energy. The Tower is something imploding, maybe from the inside. Maybe something you thought that was built on a firm foundation, maybe realizing that it wasn't. Maybe it's showing that it's on some sort of shaky foundation. But the Tower is all about learning. It's about change. We talked about change. We talked about change early in your reading. This is about change. In some cases, transformation. Because what you thought it was, it ain't. And now it's coming down. Okay? King of Swords. The King of Swords is Aquarius energy or air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And the King of Swords is somebody in authority. Somebody who makes clear, decisive, empowered type of decisions. Yeah, because he's holding the Ace of Swords. So maybe this king is waiting for a message of some type. Maybe that's why the sword is down instead of up. Maybe this king or you have not gotten the clarity that you need, the answers that you need, the messages that you need in order to hold your sword up and say, aha, okay. And it's underneath the not the right time card. This king doesn't make rash decisions. Four of Swords. And this is going to keep coming up, is that you need to take a pause, Leo. You need to take a pause. The Four of Swords is all about practicing self-care, taking that much needed pause in order to not only mend or heal mind, body, and spirit, okay, especially if you've been going hard, but also to gain some insight from spirit. The Four of Swords is coming after the Three of Swords, which means that maybe you need to recover over some sort of disappointment, some heartbreak, something that, or a loss of some type. Knight of Cups, Knight going towards sorry, my cat. Knight of Cups going towards something you love, an offering of love even. Maybe somebody coming towards you, offering you this cup of love, or you going towards them. I have knights on each end and they're coming towards each other. That's so funny. We're going to clarify these 5 cards. I really want to know. I feel like I need to say that you need to be in this pause so that you can heal. In order, and once you heal your heart and nourish your own self, that you're not operating in a wounded type of space, okay, and that allows new things to come towards you. All right, and I forgot to show you the major arcana cards. Oh no, the major arcana cards that I pulled earlier for you. Now this should have started the reading, okay, I'm sorry about that. This is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. The Hermit takes time to go inward. The Hermit takes time to do inventory or self-assessment, right, of themselves or what's happening in their lives. All right, this is pause, okay? And then we've got the Temperance card again. Yeah. Okay. Keep calm. Spirit's working in the background on your behalf. Believe that. Okay? Believe that. Yeah. Alright, so let's clarify these cards real quick. Where's my other deck? Okay. Real quickly. Alright, Spirit, we need a little bit of clarification for our Leos with these cards that are already on the table. What can you tell our Leo collective? What can you clarify of these cards already on the table? And we're going to cut these. And, alright. Leo. Alright, so what's on the bottom that you don't see? What happened here? Okay, my cards are just upside down, sorry. I've got a Two of Cups here. A Two of Cups. This might be a choice in love because, you know, or somebody offering you love, because remember this Moon card says the lover's harmony. The lover's harmony. And the one thing that I love about the Two of Cups is that two people bring equal measures of emotion, healed emotion, hopefully, to the other, right? They are starting off on the same sheet of music, and I love that. Okay, So, alright, Spirit. What is this Knight of Wands? What does this Knight of Wands mean for Leo? Okay. Yeah. I've got the Eight of Coins. The Knight of Wands, these cards are under Explore New Options, by the way. The Knight of Wands, you may be passionate about going towards something that you can be committed to. Could be a job, a career, anything that you can sink your teeth into and really be committed towards that. That could be committed towards people, places, or things, whatever. And next we've got, what is this? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. 6 of Cups. Is this something from the past? Somebody from the past? Could be somebody you went to school with, or maybe you dated in the past, or something. The 6 of Cups is nostalgic memories of, wow, we used to have so much fun together and all that good stuff. Okay. This could be that the past wants to come back around, but Spirit says explore new options here. Alright. Okay, so what does this Tower, Spirit, Tower mean for Leo? What does this Tower mean for... Okay. I've got the Knight of Swords. Okay, I've got the Knight of... Wait a minute, I'm sorry, the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. And we've got a Knight of Cups here on the table already. Going towards something you love or someone you love. This Tower may have come from you going towards something or someone that you loved. Can I get one more? What is this Knight of Cups for? Oh! Okay. Well, I've got a Three of Pentacles. You couldn't work together. You couldn't work in harmony. There was no teamwork with the Three of Pentacles in reverse, which created this Tower situation. And then I've got the Six of Pentacles in the crossing, you know. I think important energy is that you wanted reciprocity, equal give and take, but there could be possible that along with there being no teamwork or cooperation together, that there might not have been any reciprocity here, which brought this Tower, or will bring this Tower, crashing down. And these cards are under the Explore New Options. I'm just saying. Okay. Under the Not the Time, what is this King of Swords? What does this King of Swords mean for Leo? Holy Spirit, can you show us? I've got the Knight of Pentacles in the crossing, which echoes not the right time, because the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight who doesn't just jump on their horse and take off. This knight's like, well, let me think about this. Let me just think about this, marinate on it, because the Knight of Pentacles doesn't want anything screwing with their pentacles, because this is earth energy. They don't like any upsets in their energy, okay? So the Knight of Pentacles is like, let me just think about this. I'm not sure, okay? I need to weigh all these options and all that. And they take their sweet time, which is perfect under the Not the Right Time card, right? Or energy. All right, Spirit, and it just seems that impulsivity is not the key. Making grounded decisions made from discernment and you taking the time to really marinate on them and consult Spirit, that is the key. What is this Four of Swords? What does this Four of Swords mean for Leo? I have all these cards coming out in the crossing. Yeah, I've got a Nine of Swords in the crossing. Like, you need this Four of Swords because this is about anxiety. This is about type of energy, worry. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I don't know what's going to happen. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Type of energy, and it's in the crossing, which to me could either be a very strong message saying you really need this Four of Swords, okay? You really need to sit your little butt down and relax and practice some self-care, Leo. Or you being in this type of energy is not enabling you to get into this Four of Swords energy where you can take care of yourself because you're just make it possible. It's under the possible card. Make it possible to take care of yourself because there's only one of you. How about that? And this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Cups card is under this possible too. There's a possibility of love coming your way, a new offer of some type. Or you going towards something that you love, but you don't want to go towards it like a wounded warrior. Okay, what does this Knight of Cups mean for Leo? What does this Knight of Cups mean for Leo? We got King of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, this this new offer of love, somebody offering you a cup of love, this Knight energy. And I feel like it's Knight energy because, you know, it's something new or will be something new for you. And this King of Cups, this is showing that this person is actually a King of Cups, a King of Cups, somebody who is emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent, somebody who doesn't get into the Nine of Swords type of energy, okay, because they know they're tapped into their emotions, okay, and they're calm and collected like a cucumber. Maybe that's what you need, Leo. All right. Okay, so, yeah, but first, you need to heal over this disappointment, this Three of Swords energy that's lingering at the bottom of this deck. You need to get over. That's why this Four of Swords is here. You're all up in your head, driving anxiety, depression, you know, just worry maybe about this Three of Swords, this loss, this disappointment in life, this heartbreak that you went through that needs to be healed in order to allow new energy to come towards you. Okay? Where are some of these cards? Okay. Yeah. We've got the Chariot in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse here. The Chariot is Cancerian energy, and this is you not feeling confident, you not feeling like you're that emperor that can really take control of this Chariot energy. Yeah, and then we've got this disappointment here. Got this disappointment here for some reason. The Ace of Cups is telling me that not only are you not allowing new love in, that could be a good thing for you, because you're still obsessing about what happened in the past, but you're not even nurturing yourself with this Ace of Cups in reverse. You're not even taking care of yourself, which we've already talked about. Okay? And, wow. We need to turn this Ace of Swords. This could be you not trusting yourself, you not trusting the situation, you not feeling empowered, right? I think it's self-doubt for you. Maybe a lack of direction of where you're going. Okay? Yeah, but Spirit says, nope, nope, nope. No pity parties. Two of Wands. Choose a direction. Choose a path. Alright? But the most important scenario in this whole reading is take care of yourself first. Heal mind, body, and spirit. Whatever needs to be healed. We saw the Three of Swords. You need to get into that. And the Nine of Swords. No bueno energy. We need to get you into that Four of Swords where you're actually practicing self-care and turning this Ace of... where's that Ace at? I can't find it anymore. Turn that Ace of Cups that was in reverse, turn that right side up so that you can feel and fill up your own heart space and nourish your own heart space, okay? And then choose a path. All right? All right. Lastly, we have your universal message. You can't, yeah. All right, listen up, Leo. You can't do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts that you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down the streets that you've never walked before. Explore new options, Leo. It's time to explore new options in your life. Whatever that is in regards to. Why? Because it's part of your spiritual growth and it's part of the sacred plan that Spirit has you on. Because being in that pause mode and connecting with Spirit is going to give you this. I love that. Wisdom. Transformation. Knowledge. Okay? So take advantage of it. Yeah. Stop doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Okay? Alright. Thank you so much for joining me, Leo. I love you guys so much. Sending you positive, supportive energy. Yeah. Let me know if this resonates with you. Okay? Alright. All the way from the ATL. And I hope you liked, shared, and subscribed, right? Hype the video! Okay. Peace. Bye, Leo.